Stay focused on your workout.
All right, bring it in, gentlemen. Let's go over a few things before we get started. We have got to do a better job at getting the ball out in transition. We're leaving easy points on the table. Today, we're gonna get up and down the court in some transition drills.
Yeah, let's go, let's do it! This side, side. Oh, yo, right here! Lock shot! Pressure him up! Pressure him up! Oh, come on, tee up on it! I see him! Screen coming! And one! Shot up! Oh, that's automatic! That's mine! Yeah, let's go, let's do it! Shoot that, all you! Oh, and one! Stay there! Give me that! Oh, you better and one!
Way to finish strong. Let's set up this next drill.
I see him, I see him!
it going. Just like that.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Way to finish strong. Let's set up this next drill.
You got it. You got it. Come on.
Now we're rolling.
Oh, that's you all day.
One more.
That's what we need right there. Nice work. All right, let's move on.
Turn it up.
Great practice. Now get out there and put up some more shots.
My Career in NBA 2K20 brings the brand new My Player Builder, giving you unprecedented control over your My Player's build. Once you've tested your build at whichever overall you'd like, experience the star-studded story when the lights are brightest. The neighborhood is back, and we'll have more for you on the tons of new 2K Compete events next week. My team has evolved with new card types and daily agendas and features all year long. Check out the revamped Triple Threat and Spotlight challenges and packs featuring our 2K20 Legend Edition cover athlete, Dwayne Wade. Get your lineup ready for the $250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament and get exclusive tips, tricks, and even locker codes from Robbie in the new community tab.
Today's topic is the launch.
My
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Philadelphia.
And a highly touted rookie, Axel Walden, who played in Europe as a teenager and just came over to the U.S. He says he owes a lot of his game to Nick Batum, a fellow countryman and Axel's mentor. Guys?
Thanks, David. I'm sure that had an impact on Axel's transition to the NBA.
Well, entering the league at least somewhat prepared is a huge advantage. You're just a little more comfortable, a little more confident.
And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for the 76ers, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know.
Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Both teams will make substitutions. For Philadelphia, they have made 3 free throws so far, haven't missed any. They'll name a couple past superstars that didn't always get enough credit for being as dominant as they were.
Moses Malone would be my #1 pick. Probably the best player in the league for 5 years. Dominant in '83, they won the title in Philly. Really gave Kareem a lot of problems and was just awesome and has now just been swept under the rug. Nobody even really remembers. So I would go with him first.
Ever.
Never. Well, it was part of the problem. They were tape delaying games back then, and we didn't have league pass. We didn't have a lot of that stuff. I think he was really underrated, and you kind of never know who's going to endure and who's not going to endure, which is one of the reasons I wrote my book.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
They double him with Simmons. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Philadelphia leading by 7. Takes it from 10, and he hits the jump shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Down low, out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Yeah, and checking out some stats here for Ben Simmons. Great showing for him last season. 6th in assists, 15th in field goal percentage. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Launches it. Wiggins with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 9. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And Simmons kicks to Murray. Bounce pass and Embiid fires from deep. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Sinks that one from the post. Wiggins has got his second basket of the night.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning, it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously, I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
76ers number 35. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Mike's got out there with Horford. Then there's Burke, and it's Bolden in at small forward.
And already a leader at such a young age, Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
And from everything we're hearing, Bill, the draft's one and done aspect may be coming to an end. Like it?
For me, the G League is the key to all of this. I would like to see the guys come right out of high school and go to the G League and have an actual infrastructure that's attached to the real team.
And the G League is having an effect on the NBA. There are a lot of former guys from that late playing in the big league.
And the other thing is, like, sports rights are becoming more and more valuable with the streaming services and just the fact that you can watch a game anywhere you are. You can watch it on your phone. You can watch it if you're in China. You can watch it if you're in Hawaii. And I think the G League should be a bigger thing. So if they can figure out a way to kind of steal college basketball's corner with some of this stuff, while also preparing these guys. The one and done, that makes no sense to me. I don't understand what anyone gains from going to college for 5 months and then pretend they're a college student.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Bill, you watch Karl Anthony Towns. He puts up eye-popping numbers. Why hasn't Minnesota had more success during his time in Minneapolis?
So I think that's an organizational thing and not a Karl Anthony Towns thing. You know, especially like the Wiggins contract has been really crippling to them.
Huge.
Going all in on Jimmy Butler and then that falls apart in a year. And having somebody who was the coach and the GM at the same time. And, you know, none of that's his fault. I thought the way he played the last 2/3 of last season, he was arguably, other than Embiid, the most potent center we had. I guess Jokic, too. So he was up there numbers-wise.
It's a good conversation, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but the team isn't winning yet.
Yeah.
And they have to start winning one of these years. He's going to be hitting his mid-20s this year, so it's time.
Here's Scott. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that win.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Bill, you're a basketball historian, we know that. Do fans romanticize too much about the past?
I would say the other way. I think they don't appreciate it enough, especially like the millennials and Gen Z. You know you're out there, you're playing this game right now. They tend to think the league started when Kobe showed up and that the 90s and the 80s didn't happen. I sense a real resentment from the younger fans with the LeBron versus MJ thing because LeBron's their guy. They get to watch LeBron. They don't want to hear that MJ is better than him, so they make the case for LeBron and the way things are now.
But what about like the Oscar Robertsons, the Elgin Baylors, and we talked about.
Oh yeah.
My goodness, you talk about some of these players. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the
fantastic
60s,
numbers.
70s, 80s.
Oh.
I think part of what hurts is people can go on YouTube, and when you watch some of the older stuff, nobody's playing defense.
Mm-hmm. From deep. No good on the last second attempt there.
Versatile defender who can guard at any position. Simmons, he's using his speed and length to annoy shooters.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly.
But I can't take a loss. I throw it up. Some of them, you would think this is some of them. I was in hoodies and they was a wooden. We used to shake when it did over 6.
Hey, all eyes on me. All right, nice work out there. I like the attention to detail. I like the hustle. I like the sense of urgency y'all are playing with, all right? Now, I want y'all to put a body on someone constantly, all right? Anytime that ball is up for grabs, put a body on it, all right? Make them feel you. I want these guys to be sick and tired of you by the end of this game, all right? So get physical, push them around. That's how we put them away. All right, bring it in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Harris misses.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Vonleh and Towns, the duo inside. Napier is out there with Culver. And it's Walden in at the 3, the small forward. Right wing. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Harris passes to Thibault. Feeds to Embiid. And the rejection by Towns.
And his foot movement is what makes Towns such a terrific shot blocker. He moves so well and can defend just about any position on the floor.
Now, here's Vonleh. Not a lot of room. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Embiid, no good.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Basket, good. 11 points in the game.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Minnesota.
Now, here's Culver. Defense is right there. And that one's good, Walden.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Embiid finds Simmons. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. That one falls.
Once Simmons turns on the Jets, there's no stopping him. I love seeing him play with this much confidence.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
The 76ers making a switch here. Birch is checked in. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Jang, he's checked in for Vonleh. Robert Covington comes in for Walden. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for Culver. And it's Teague in for Shabazz Napier. Teague, the pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Wiggins. From deep three-point range. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Burke with it, now defended by Wiggins. from beyond the arc and then some. And the 76ers lead by 8.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Teague dishes to Covington. Pass to Wiggins. The shot from the low post is good. Wiggins has got 9. Here's Burke. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And Covington sends it back. Teague kicks to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. On the wing, Wiggins shoots the 3. Again, Wiggins missing. Philadelphia leading by 6. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota.
Well, it's clear Simmons is a unique player. He's 6'10", a guard, can pass the ball, move the ball, great vision. It's a no-brainer that he's been compared to Magic Johnson and LeBron.
And the first one at the line is good. And Simmons drops them both. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing here by 8. 17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. A 3 from AW. The 3 won't fall. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Hey, great win, fellas, great win. Good game, good game. Hey, let me get that shoe. Let me get that shoe for my kid. Come on, man, let me get a picture. Hey, yeah, over here, over here.
You said to yourself at the beginning of that game? Yeah.
That was great. See, I love having a pro on to give us the inside scoop on it.
Scoop it and ship it, Hank.
What you said.
How's he liking the city?
Oh, he's loving it. Loving it a lot more now he's gotten off the bench, too. There he is.
Hey, guys.
Che, how's it going?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Take a seat, fellas.
Yeah,
Let's
cool.
talk.
Yeah.
So I want you to meet Don, the rep from Under Armour.
Big fan of yours, Che. It's really great to meet you.
Oh, thanks, man. I'm excited to be here with you.
I think it's safe to say we're all excited about potentially working together.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So what do you say we just jump right in, start talking contracts?
Yeah, let's do it. Works for me.
Let's do it. Pretty painless, huh?
For you, maybe, but I gotta justify this number to my bosses.
Don, that is no way to treat your new star.
Look, you guys know I'm just playing, right? Nothing but love over here. Seriously, Jay, we are really excited to bring you into the Under Armour family, and we think this partnership has got a great future.
I appreciate that, Don. Looking forward to working with you guys.
Nice. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you for joining us today. You know, whenever you get an athlete of Jay's caliber to join your team, that is a reason to celebrate. And the Under Armour team is thrilled to have him on board. All right, I know you all want to talk to him, so we'll get right to it and toss it to Jay for questions.
Ted the man, what's up?
Congrats on the new deal, Jay. So what's it mean to sign a deal like that at this stage of your career?
You know, Ted, it's pretty awesome. You know, growing up playing basketball, that was always a big dream, being repped by a shoe company, so it's a real thrill. Okay, I'll take another question. Vinny, what's up?
Now that you got all that shoe deal money, you planning on splurging a little?
Oh, I'm gonna splurge a little.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Let's see, I'm gonna buy myself a Lambo.
That's a crazy expensive car, isn't it?
Well, I'm a crazy, talented individual. It comes with the territory, Vin. Come on.
All right, we got time for one more question. Patty.
Any plans to release a signature shoe?
I mean, that would be cool if it happened, I guess, but I don't really think about all that. I leave that to Don and the marketing team.
All right, that's all the time we have questions for. I want to thank everybody for attending, and of course to Jay, too, for being so kind to give us a few minutes during his busy schedule.
Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it.
All right.
Hey, Patty, we got to sit down for the interview.
You know it.